Today in our kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make the Eid special halwa, Sojiee or Suji ka halwa. It is so yummy and so easy to make, and it's really special for Eid. So let's get started. In a bowl, we're going to crack one egg. And then we're going to mix it with a whisk. We're just mixing just the egg here. Then we're going to add in half a cup of sugar. And then we're going to mix this well and until it turns a nice homogeneous creamy texture. So when it reaches this consistency, you can stop. It has become creamy and has mixed well. And now we're going to add in 2 cups milk, but I'm adding in 1 cup and then I'm going to add in the other later. So I'm mixing the 1 cup here. Let's make sure there's no sugar grains at the bottom. That's why we need to mix really properly here. And I'm going to add the other cup now. And then we're going to mix it. We're using 3 types of milk. We're using normal milk, milk powder and condensed milk. So this is where we're going to mix it properly. Now I'm going to add in a 3rd cup of milk powder. And mix this also. We're doing this one by one because we want all the ingredients to be mixed really properly. We can't just dump everything inside, otherwise it won't give us that nice taste that we're looking for. And then we're going to add half a teaspoon of cardamom powder. And I'm going to add in 3/4 tin condensed milk. You can add the whole condensed milk if you want, if you eat sweet. But because I've added sugar also, so I'm not going to add the whole one at this point. Later on you can taste it and you can add more condensed milk if you like. There are many ways to make the Sojiee halwa, but this is the South African way. The way we make it is called Sojiee here. And then I'm going to add in yellow egg food color. Because we want the halwa to be yellow. So that's why I'm adding in food coloring. And then we're going to mix it. And now we're going to keep this aside for later use. And now on the stove in the non-stick pan, I'm going to melt 250 grams of butter. You have to make sure it's melted properly before we add anything else. So we just have to wait for it to melt. And then while it's melting, we're going to add in cardamom seeds, like about 1 or 2, for the taste and the smell. And here you can see it's starting to boil a little bit, We don't want it to boil so much, so we're going to decrease the speed to medium. And now we're going to add in 250 grams of semolina or Suji. Then we're going to mix it properly with the butter. We do not want lumps, so we have to mix it nicely here. We're going to mix it vigorously but in intervals, so we give it the Suji a bit of time to cook. We're going to do this about 10 to 15 minutes on very low to medium speed. If you cook it at high speed, it will burn and it won't give us a nice halwa taste. So you're gonna mix it at intervals, just like this. And you can see how buttery it is looking already. This halwa goes well with your halwa puri for Eid mornings, for breakfast, or you can have it as a dessert, or you can have it before your main course. It is a proper meal and it can go with anything. So I'm just mixing it in intervals so it doesn't stick, but although it's a non-stick pan, I'm still scared it will burn. So I'm just mixing it at intervals. We're going to mix it until it reaches a nice foamy texture, like this. Thus you know that it's almost done. Just going to mix it for the last time and let it cook. The Sojiee at this point smells amazing, and you know it's being cooked properly when it starts smelling amazingly in the whole house. So now it's done, it's foamy texture, it's there. Now we're going to add in the milk mixture that we made in the beginning. And now we need to be really careful at this point, because if we let it cook for very long, it will burn. So you need to mix vigorously here and not let it cook for long. So we need to keep on mixing. Even though it looks like it's a lot of butter at this point, but let me tell you, at the end the whole mixture will become one and you won't see so much butter. So do not be scared. So here I'm mixing and mixing, and you can see the mixture is becoming thick already because of everything we added in the mixture and the Suji. I'm cooking this at medium to low speed. I do not want to increase the speed at this point because it will burn, it will not be nicely cooked. You can see it's become like a nice thick mixture already. And then we're going to mix it more and more, because at this point is the way we need the most mixing. You can see the butter is becoming one with the mixture, and later on you won't even be able to see the butter. Now I'm going to add in more food coloring because I felt like the color was too light, but it's all up to you. If you like this color, then you can keep it like this. And at this point you can also taste it. If you need to add more sugar, you can add more condensed milk in it. But you may need about 3/4 ton of the condensed milk for it to reach that nice sweet taste. And now you can see we can't even see the butter anymore. It has become one with the mixture, and now we're just mixing it. You need to keep on mixing here, otherwise it will burn. It's almost done, and you can see how yummy it looks already. But we're gonna keep on mixing. This halwa recipe is really foolproof, and you will never go wrong if you follow all these steps, and you'll always keep on making this because it's so yummy. So now at this point we're going to mix in intervals. We're going to let it cook a little bit, and until the butter separates a little bit from the sides, then you know it's cooked properly. You can see the butter has separated, so now it's almost done. So now we're going to add in our nuts. I'm adding in ground almonds. You can add whatever you want. And there we go, it is done. Perfect halwa recipe ready. I hope you liked today's recipe. Please do make this for your breakfast. It is so yummy and you'll always love it, and your family members will also love it and will ask you to make it over and over again. Please do like, share and subscribe. See you guys next time.